Let's talk about the secret advantage men over 40 have that women can't resist and most wasted. I'm gonna tell you the secrets of when I was a younger woman living in Los Angeles, why me and why women still today crave men over 40. So there may be things that you have that, my darling, are your secret weapon and you're just disregarding them. You're like, it's normal, so why would a woman crave this? No. I want to help break things down and help you get inside of a woman's mind so that you understand what it is about you that she finds irresistible. So one of the things about being with a man in his 40s is he knows himself. And when he knows himself, he knows what? He knows his body, meaning he's tested his penis out plenty of times. He knows what angles, what positions, what works best for him to create that reaction out of her. He knows how to kiss a woman, how to build up that sensual side in a woman. These are all skills that he's had when he's been a lover with several women. Now, you might be watching this and thinking, Arica, I'm above 40 and I haven't had all these sort of love experiences you're talking about. What could a woman possibly find irresistible about me? Don't worry, I'm gonna get exactly to that. The reality is when you're over 40 and you're comfortable in your skin, what you do is you inherently bring this safety to her body. Why? Because you feel safe in yourself. And most 20-year-old guys, they're still trying to figure this out. The guys in their 30s, they're figuring things out sexually, but in terms of figuring themselves out, they typically come across as still insecure, and that shows up in the bedroom. And when it shows up in the bedroom, she feels a discrepancy. She's like, wait a minute, he's bold on the outside, but when we get to the bedroom, I don't feel that confidence in his body. That's where the beauty of a 40-year-old man comes into play, because not only does he feel confident with himself sexually, but he also feels confident in who he is as a man. Why? You've gone through battles, you've had your failures, you've had your losses, you've had your wins, you know what you're good at, you know where you suck, and you're like, okay, I suck here. That sort of confidence, that sort of knowing yourself is something that younger women are aspiring to get to. And so when they see that you already have it, you become irresistible to them. They're like, wow, now this is a guy that I want to be with. He's safe, he's secure, he knows himself, and I feel comfortable in myself just being in his presence. Now, if you're one of those guys, you're like, Arica, I actually don't feel very confident in the bedroom. I do have a guide. It's called the 7 Exercises to help you feel more confident in the bedroom. It's completely free. It's a download. I highly encourage you to start with that if you're one of those guys who doesn't feel so confident in the bedroom. But these are the things that women find irresistible. Now, let's get into the practical side of things, which is always important here on my channel, is to give you practical information that you can apply. And with that said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm Arica Angelo. The other thing is this: when you're 40 and you've had your own accomplishments, you're not as selfish, which means you can create space for her, meaning you can be curious about her life, you can be interested in her own hobbies, you can be interested in her adventures that she wants to pursue. Why? Because you've done most of these things. You have your own hobbies, you've done your own traveling, you've lived your life. And so when she comes to you with her bright ideas, her starry-eyed visions of the future, you can remain curious. But here's the thing that she's gonna find super sexy. Because you're grounded, because you have had those wins, you have had those accomplishments, when she shares those dreams with you, you can ask very valid questions that she hasn't thought about that actually root those dreams much deeper. I'll give you a perfect example. I live here in the Monaco area, and I had dinner with a friend who's older than me and has more life experience than me. He's been married, he has kids, all those things. And he asked me a really hard question that has changed my life, and it's something that I'm still walking out to this day. And he said, Arica, when are you gonna stop moving around and just stay in one place? And so that really struck a chord with me. And so that's the beauty of being an older man who's had an experience, is you can ask very curious questions like my friend did for me that really makes a woman stop and pause and have those life moments. Now, when a woman has a life moment with you, you've inspired her, then guess what? She perceives you as terribly valuable for her life. She wants to keep you around. She's not able to resist you. Why? Because you've put yourself in a higher caliber than the younger men. Now, if you want to do this for her in the bedroom, because you know I'm going to get to there, then you can do things to her body that I promise you 20-year-olds are not doing to their bodies, because they don't have the balls to do this stuff just yet. And so what I'm talking about is giving her oral, making her squirt, having these sort of experiences with her body and taking her to limits that she didn't know she could reach. And if you're like, ooh, actually I could use a little freshening up in that, I do have my tongue magic and I have my oral mastery bundle. You can get either one, tongue magics and the oral mastery, but it does come with fingering, it does come with squirting, it comes with all of those other bells and whistles, so to speak. But when you can deliver new experiences to her body and you have the courage, you have the balls to take her through those experiences, because you've probably had some of them, but you know that you are capable of experiencing pleasure because you've had wins in the bedroom, and now you want to teach her what that winning looks like. So listen, you have so much value as a man in your 40s and above, and you're probably taking it for granted. You're probably letting it go to waste. That's why I want to remind you and refresh you that there are things about you that you need to start leading with now, today, to show her that you're on a different level than these younger guys that she's dating, that you're going to actually impact her life in a way that is meaningful, and you're not just going to waste her time, because a lot of young guys are trying to find themselves and they tend to be a waste of time. You, on the other hand, will not be wasting her time. Now, here's a video that's quite interesting. It's 3 signs that you are a good-looking older man. You should watch that video. Make sure you subscribe. And don't forget, I have new videos coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I've got your back, and keep coming back for more. I'll see you in my next video. You take care.